Welcome, friends and family. Pastor Fern Britton, Sandtown Church of the Nazarene. So glad that you're here with us today. We are on the second week of a sermon series that I've entitled Better. And today we're going to be talking about better relationships. You know, our relationships are a good indicator of the trajectory of our lives. It really is. The people that we spend most of the time with have an incredible influence on who we become. And to become better, I really do believe that we need to make better choices concerning whom we spend our time with. You know, I'm excited to be with y'all again this morning as we take time to open up the scriptures and let them teach us something new. Man, I've been looking forward to this all week. I'm convinced that our greatest opportunity for spiritual growth does not happen when we are by ourselves, my friends. It doesn't at all. But when we are in a relationship with one another, and that is how we grow a connection with God that is better. I enjoy all of you that say good morning to different ones. And my brother says, good morning, ma'am, to two of the ladies. And my brother just looks forward to it, Joe. Each week, being with people. And he's several 100 miles away in the center of Pennsylvania, but yet he feels really close. And all of you, you feel that way. You're many miles away from me right now, and but I'm praying for you. I feel you, and man, it is just a blessing that we are together with one another, even though we are not looking at each other, touching each other right now. We're together, my friends, and we can become better for it. Last week, we began a sermon series called Better, and we're convinced that living a life with Jesus is really the best way to live. Amen? And when we submit to Him, our lives are better. You know, last week we looked at the impact that God can have in our lives when we begin the new year with better priorities. When we put God first, the rest of our lives is just going to fall into order. You know, if we get this backwards, the most important things in our lives will suffer. So today we're going to discover that the people we surround ourselves with have far-reaching effects. They really do. You know, sometimes it's important for us to focus on having better relationships and surrounding ourselves with others who want to be better. I got to tell you, it's not surrounding ourselves with people who think like us, that has the same mental attitude, has the same